Welcome back to another episode of Shadowrun Hong Kong. It's been a little bit, and that mic is really loud. Sorry about the mic. It goes up on its own. I never touch it, but okay. We're gonna follow up with the mission we didn't finish last time. I'm gonna try to do another mission on top of it. My goal is to try to beat the game before I start Dread this Wednesday. Hopefully. If not, I'm gonna have to pair them up. Maybe one episode to finish Hong Kong while I'll do Metroid. But that's the goal. Let's see if we can beat this game as soon as possible, but not miss details, right? I'll continue to give it its time, right? Not rushing it. So let's go. Time to move along. Let's see what we got here. I don't remember too much. I think we gotta go here and see. I think we fought some people. I don't know. I don't remember. I know we gotta meet with someone, and it sounds a little shady. We were to make a deal, apparently, and we might be doing this deal, or maybe there's a fight that's gonna start. What is this place? Hey, friend, come. Look at my wares. Many of find souvenirs for you. How about information instead? Maybe I can help you, but how can you help me? Here's some money. What have you seen? Yes, good. Thank you very much, my friend. There were some mercenaries moving through here earlier. Big guns, nasty expressions. I think they were from the outside of Hong Kong. I didn't understand the words they were saying. I didn't see how many there were. Less than 10, but enough to be a crowd. Anyone start shooting? Keep it away from my stall, eh? I don't want any trouble. Why is there an arms dealer here? Where am I? You look like the kind of person who might be interested in some hardware. You get a need? I can give you a solution. You okay? All right. How about some information? I don't have the new Nguyen. I don't have it, so I guess we're. Alright, well then if I don't have the Nguyen to pay for information, then I don't have money to buy anything, so whatever. We're out. Nguyen. What is here? Should I be going back here? I do not know. But I am an explorator. What is this? You attacking me? No? It's a parking spot, apartment buildings. Do I want to go there? I don't want to talk to him yet. Feeling down, ginkgo biloba in bulk. Got a cut, dog wagon, first aid kit, plenty of disinfectants. I don't have money. Anyone? Okay. Oh yeah. What do you want to know? I see a lot. Have you seen anyone strange lurking around here? Yeah, I saw this gangster type move through here. Real nasty looker, you know. He had his crew trailing along behind him. They were all speaking Korean too, which is why I thought it was strange. I don't speak much Korean, but I know around here the tribes rule the roost. We're gonna get you, my friend. I got no money, but thanks for offering. Sparkling wires. Hold on. I have a feeling this is gonna turn into a battlefield. I know trusting this guy. Isobel, I need your help. Just in case. What am I looking at here? Let's kill him quick. What? Come on, Isobel, you missing? You know better. You don't miss. Otherwise, we're gonna get caught in here. There we go. Oh. Gosh darn it. This sucks. Oh well. We gotta do what we gotta do then. A lot of enemies. Traffic camera data storage. That could have given me some money for sure. And I don't feel like hacking. Don't rush me. You held my team halfway across the world for this little adventure of yours. We just gotten off the plane. The contract says we'll be ready by 300 hours. And we will. In the meantime, get the heck of my back. You better be, you little toad. This is a matter of national security for Tyringer. We know him. He's from the other game. And given what you're billing me, I expect nothing but perfection. Spare me. What kind of line am I working on a rank and foul troop? But this isn't my first day on the job. Without my troops, you'd be stuck hiring local scrubs with zip codes. As it is, I'm only here because my boss likes your brother. Just be ready, mercenary. I paid you for your time and for the duration of this mission. I expect your loyalty as well. I'll do my job, right? And that's what you're paying me for. You do yours. I want to get out of this forsaken pit and catch the next flight back home. Well, we got that footage. I'm gonna get killed here because they skipped my turn or something, I don't know. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to pull out. Yeah. How do we wake up Isobel? Well, I'll go in and try to run to the other side. I'm gonna die here. We need this. I guess we'll get it off. Maybe I'll be able to make it, or there's nothing here. That was it. Well, the reminder. No biggie. We out. Or was it over there? No, they're all here waiting for me. Bye! Well, sushi's life, that's all I needed. Now I know that the guy's about to bamboozle me. Well, good. It's time to skedaddle and see what this guy got to tell us. Alright. What's gonna happen? I'm probably gonna save it again because I don't trust. Let's find out. He fidgets nervously as you approach. He's tense. We can tell something's going on, but we also know too. Oh, thank God you're here. I was at my wit's end. I could swear that I'm being watched everywhere. I don't like being out here. It's too exposed. Listen, did you bring this stuff? The faster I can get that stuff and leave Hong Kong, the safer I'll be. Calm down, man. That piece clears holster. I start to get nervous too. Let's not have any accidents. Okay, I'm calm. Can we just get this over with? You have bigger problems. Your comlink's been hacked. What? That must be now so pulse. I've been staying on me the whole time. You should have been more careful, right? Obviously. Well, I know the data and samples and you can get paid then without all goes home safely. Not yet. Your story is full of holes. What about your family? If you have the data, nothing is stopping Eastern Tiger from killing you and taking it back. I don't trust you. What do you mean by that? It means that we know this core. You're no corp wage slave. You're working for terrorists. What? A bunch of crazy psychopaths spin a story about me and you're gonna believe them? Your story just doesn't add up, Tiger. You're lying to me. I see. Well, now that the cat's out of the bag, I need to figure out what to do about this gnarl. No sudden move. I'm feeling awfully nervous. You move too quickly, accidents will happen. Don't be melodramatic. I'd rather avoid bloodshed if it can be helped. If you're amenable, the deal can proceed as planned. You're going to answer some questions first. I suppose I can indulge you. You've worked out as a rather good hire so far. Research into the elven metagenetics. I've ordered stuff, deliberately mutating elf genes in an effort to take the best qualities and imprint them onto other metatypes. Ridiculously, they seem to think they'd be able to unlock the secrets of immortality. Yes, rather. Plenty of advances into so-called immortality are already being made. Gene therapy, leonization, and even magical treatments. Eastern Tiger's method just happened to be cheaper and more horrible. Frankly, nothing. Zero. Eastern Tigers just happen to be the company researching into things that it should be. My orders are to terminate that research. I don't intend to do anything about them. I intend to leave this horrible little island. The question is, what do you intend to do about them? You live here after all. Yeah, what are you gonna do about me? Oh boy. You think I'm just gonna let you hand this off without a fight? Nah, not happening. I'll tell you what, I'm still gonna let you walk out of here alive. I'll pay you for the data and let you live. Not the elf though, he dies. I am Juan Gaming. I command Blue Heaven Ring. I'm not about to let some two-big Shadowrunners scorn me like you did. I'll make you one final offer. You give me the data and samples, help me kill this elf. In exchange, I'll let you walk out of here alive. As you're distracted, Tiger puts one hand on his ear and utters a single sentence, move in and secure the area. Then there's a sudden sound of running boots on concrete, and a split second you glance over the elf's shoulder. He's in motion. I'm in the middle of a gunfight, huh? Great. What now then? It seems we're an impasse. I'm not about to go back to Portland empty-handed. Alright, both of you are crazy. I'm walking out of here with the data. Try to stop me and I'll put you down. What? Are you crazy? You won't make it 10 feet, oh my. Repose it as it is. I have to agree with the little toad. You're not leaving with the data. Yeah, this is gonna get crazy. I don't recall this mission that well. Let me show you why I'm a survivor. Alright. Hook me up. Hook me up with them. There we go. Isabel. Do you think Isabel will protect you? I need to kill their leader first. Where's their leader? I'll kill Tiger first then. Oh, this dude. That's it? Who next? They got a mace all the time? One down. Let's go. Let us take care of business here. I'll reload. That's a lot of people. I don't know how this is gonna work, but that's a lot of people. I don't have a demon I can call. Oh yeah, maybe here. Gotta figure that out there. I just gotta keep hitting them hard. Pop, 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 pop. That's a lot of enemies, man. I picked the wrong battle. Not bad. I gotta get that rigger, and he's a sniper. That's not gonna help me a lot. So there you go. Hit me. Goodbye. Sayonara. Do I have grenades? Ooh. Someone oh, wait a minute. Magic marble? Oh, come on, girl. Show me what the little rat gave you. Oh, my God. Oh. Wait. That was just nasty. I wish I had grenades with this dude, but... Alright. We need to subdue someone. There you go. Keep him sleepy there. Mercy kill. Bloop. There you go. Beautiful. My girl, use the third heal on me. 'Cause I'm on fire. And I won't stop till I retire. Let's go. We're on fire here. Better be safe than sorry, that's for sure. He's asleep. That guy needs to go for sure. We got people back here as well. I need cover, that's the reality, but where? Right here? Yep. There we go. I gotta focus on one side unless I'm gonna try to go back here. He's gonna be getting damaged. We need to minimize damage. 60, crit 0, crit 0. Oh, he put up a demon, huh? Oh, that's no bueno. That is very devastating. But we killed the shaman, demon goes away. Bigger brainers. Gotta do it. Gotta do what you gotta do. Let me bring this guy to play. What? Come on. Oh, so I'm just wasting my time with you here. Hey, the darn thing can heal me. Let's go for it. And he misses. Whatever, dude. You were a waste of time. Let's figure this out one at a time. Plop. Nope. Plop. Didn't die. Oh, that's rough. Oh! Oh! Nice. Come on. We're too close. Another sniper back there? Oh, that's no bueno. That is no bueno. There we go. I got more people to beat. We gotta finish this up. Whatever, woman. I don't know. Just suddenly, I gotta understand that there's a heat of battle here, so maybe that's the case. But we gotta keep eliminating them. Oh boy, things are getting pretty close here. I got two snipers that are very dangerous here. Actually, everybody here is dangerous. Oh my god. Oh boy. This dude, I'm really upset that kind of stuff happened. What? Kill him! We're gonna do this right now. Just gonna, oh wow. Keep it tension, keep the tension. Miss, 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 miss. Just to make sure that I'm on my feet. Kill it. One less, there we go, there we go, there we go. Little by little so we get less damage. But we need heals. This is it. I hope they don't hit me too hard. What? These people are either heavily armored or just not dying. Okay, I'm down with that. We gotta start killing them because I'm getting hurt very badly. We're just gonna miss. Okay, well, ignore that one then. This sucks. Gotta heal then. Everybody's missing, so I guess the game is trying to put me on edge. There we go. Okay, we'll see what happens now. I couldn't kill any important people through the whole round. And this is not the final mission. The final mission is there's tears and sweat, people crying, blood everywhere, cheap shots from the enemy. I'm out of health. This is not gonna go well. You're gonna miss. Well, then we'll just go there. My God, I'm tired of this garbage. Really seriously tired. Miss, just miss. Everybody miss, come on. Miss. Miss. Hey, I take it. If I want to lose a fight, I'll take it. Shame. I'm getting salty here. Wow. Miss. Professional Shadowrunners. Miss. And the guys are like, woohoo, miss me. Right in front of them. Well, we go all out then. I guess we got nothing to lose. Miss! I don't understand. Just so that we don't miss all the time here. Accuracy. Let's see if you're gonna miss now. Miss. Everybody missed, huh? What now? Well, as long as we don't get ganked, we shouldn't be hurt that much. kill him? Just gonna let him live? Is that how we're gonna do this? There we go. She's dead, huh? How did she die? There's 2 enemies in here. Oh my god, that's great. This sniper guy's gotta go. But I'll be missing. So just move here then. This dude is completely irritating me. Worthless demon. Miss. Professional Shadowrun is missing. That's great. She is life. Wait, he's dead too? How did he die? Oh my lord, I can't even. Need your help. That's the reality. How can we do this? Why are you missing? I wish you would miss so we can beat this game, but just miss. Why are you missing? Why are you missing? Right there in front of them, like, oh, I can't shoot you. I need you to be farther away. I don't get it. Block bullets? We're blocking bullets. That's how this dudes do, blocking bullets. No, my team just wants to die. They just completely gave up on today. They just gave up. That's what it is. Worth a shot. Let's keep on rolling, but I'm about to die myself. I don't give up. I just will hate to have to do this match again, this whole fight again. It sucks. Because it puts me in a weird, stupid position right in the middle. But what I can do then is, if I lose, which appears I will, it's accommodate my team members. You didn't die. You're just sitting there looking at me, taking bullets in the face, huh? We gotta meet up with this guy over here. Miss. Oh, miss. At least we got him at bay. It's a little too far, but I'm gonna try. We might as well position ourselves. I hate when that happened. I didn't want to go there. Darn it. Might as well miss it. Why not? He should be almost dead. Maybe. Dang it. I haven't lost him though. That's cool. This guy has a lot of AP. What's wrong with this guy? That's a lot of AP. Minus 5 AP and this guy's still going? Finally, okay. This dude don't die. For the love of God, come on, die already. Okay. Oh, you're about to be in a world of pain, senor. Oh my God. Kicking and squealing. Almost lost it. I gotta spend a lot of money on materials now, the heals. But we did it. As the smoke clears and the din of the combat fades into the night, you take a deep breath. It's finally over. Wu grimaces in disgust as he surveys the carnage. What a mess this run was. I hope to help kindly Chen can find a buyer for this data or we're out of payday. Cheer up, Gunshow. Auntie's a resourceful woman and she never turns down an opportunity to make money. Come on, let's get back home. This helped me build character, I swear. Oh, I thought I had lost it. I lost a lot of items, that's for sure. Sure, we'll have a shotgun. I'll give it to someone. Not me for sure, but or I'll have it. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? All aboard! You're about to leave and go to Hawaii. Let's go to Hawaii. It all comes down to one thing. At the end of the day, the only people you can really trust are yourself and your own team. Neither Taigas nor Juan was on the up and up, and when push comes to shove, you stand alone against any ounce you please. Back to Hawaii and hopefully better work. Thumps. The wump. We gotta buy some stuff. Ambrose. Still no money, so we gotta get paid first. Can't do nothing. Goodbye, Ambrose. We've done talking to him, kind of, basically. Some other characters still have some talking to do, but that can wait, kind of. Can wait. But what do we have? What do we have here? Meet Dreamland. Give the evidence of Neville Ma to Dr. Chenja. I thought we did that. No killing, no fighting, no trades. Or a broken rib, or a dislocated shoulder. F it. What does it matter? Things might get better if I drove everybody off and shut down this place. Can't be forced to stay a bouncer if there are no bumps to bounce, right? And if I just force the rest of them to take a hard look in the mirror, my mom could stop worrying about bills and inventories and all that crap. Callum could finally get out of here and save his own skin. And my Bach could go back to doing what he was born to do. And change his mind about me doing it too. Yeah, he heard me talking to someone about how I might link up with Hell Thunder Crew. He got real mad, dragged me aside, like he was trying to pull my damn arm off. But we might come to blows. It would be the first time since I was a kid, and I could probably kill him now if I'm not careful. But he just wanted to yell at me, so much the better for his health. He told me I was living in a fantasy land. He told me I wasn't cut out for the life I was looking to lead. He said it would get me killed. Pah. Worst part? He asked me why I can't be more like my brother. This goes to show how little he knows about us. Callum isn't even cut out for the cozy life we have here in the club. What's the deal with Callum? What? You ever figure out? You talked with him, right? He doesn't belong here anymore. What than I do, but for different reasons. Callum's not hard enough to survive in a place like this. If the city doesn't kill him one night, him drinking away his words probably will. Funny thing is, I thought that once I got out and made my fortune, I could set Callum up someplace nice, but that's not going to happen now. Thanks to my ba. You're gonna see us both waste away here. Alright. Henry, you still with us? Oh, what? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. I was just thinking. What about? Lots of things, the past, the here and now, what is and what might have been. I think about how many sailors drown every year and how I never once came close. I think about how I might have been for Ermine if I had. Lots of things have been preying on my mind lately. How are things between you and Ermine? Not great, to be honest. It's true that the voice in my dreams have been saying, Ermine doesn't need me. I'm useless around here. Better that I just stayed out of her way, but it's more than that. We've had our shares of problems over the years. My being absent for long stretches, her being left alone, fending for herself while I was away. It wasn't easy for her, and I think she sometimes sought comfort somewhere else. Whoa. I don't know who, and I don't know exactly when, but I can't help thinking it. I look at Callum sometimes. I'll always love him, but I also always wonder. It'll hardly be the worst thing that ever happened to me, but even so. Truth is, I wanted to talk about it. Needed to talk about it for a long time. I was the first mate by then on a big rescue and salvage dock. We were steaming out in the Pacific down towards Saipan. A big container ship had lost power and was drifting. When we were 2 days out of Hong Kong, we picked up a distress call. Our captain told us to ignore it, quoted, some won't incorporate gibberish and order our rigger to change course to avoid it. Truth is, we all knew why. That container ship was probably losing $1 million in lost revenue for every hour it drifted. I don't know why I did it, but I refused. Maybe it was on account of being a family man. Maybe just in a mood. But I couldn't leave those people behind. I demanded that the captain send us out to assist, and when he did, I knocked him out. Well, everybody followed me. When we reached the signal, we found a small passenger ship well away from its regular route. No response to hail, so I went aboard with a small group. What we found was a horror show. Men, women, and children brutally butchered, but not outright killed. Some had died from their injuries, yes, but most of them were just missing an arm, a leg, or a foot. They wouldn't have lasted much longer, but they could have been saved. And that's when we realized it was a trap. The time it would have taken us to stabilize and move those people would have given the ones responsible the chance they needed to take our boat. They'd meant to lure in a bigger ship. I grabbed my guys and we got out of there at full steam. I left those people to die. They knew it as we were going. Their eyes have haunted me ever since. So that was the end of my career. Wuxing let me go nice and quiet with a hush package. The law of the sea still applies. You've got to help ships in distress when you can. Wuxing didn't want anybody to know the captain of the rescue tugboat had tried to violate that. Ermine thinks I retired for the boys and her. She wouldn't be able to look at me if she knew the truth. Ooh. Back again, I see. What is it about this place? The music, the sweaty bodies, or is it my messed up family that keeps bringing you back? I'm not much of a dancer. Just an excuse to poke around then. So if you can keep it on the down low, I got news I'm dying to share with someone. You, runner, types are good with secrets, right? Let's hear it. So I snuck off behind my mother's back. I can't believe those words are coming out of my mouth. No grown man should have to ever say that. But that's what I had to do. And so that's what I did. I finally made this guy who wants to be my benefactor. His name is Matthew Tai. He's a human guy. He rolled up on the dock in a speedboat with guards and everything. Real slick dude, like classy, powerful, classic. He asked me to call him Matt. Isn't that great? I hopped in and off we went. We had dinner together. It was a little strange, but I'm still glad I went. The things he told me. What kind of things? For one, he said he remembers my mother. Apparently he knew her well. In fact, he said he knew her better than anyone back at Baihu. And that's partly how he came to know me, I guess. By the way he talked about my mother, it was like, I don't know, there was something between them. He had this wistful look on his face and a smirk when he said her name. Probably the same kind of look on my face right now, like he was keeping a wonderful secret. I don't remember my father ever looking that way with my mother. Got me wondering about a lot of things. It got weird at the end, like there was more he wanted to say but he couldn't. Maybe he didn't want to get my hopes up too high, in case the whole arrangement didn't pan out. Not sure. The strangest part by far though was when his security detail buzzed our table and bagged everything we had touched. Glasses, plates, utensils, napkins. Mr. Tai, Matt said it was a standard precaution for men in his position. Maybe the smallest genetic sample could be used to subvert biometric security systems, or it could be used in ritual magic. Never really thought about it before, but these are the kind of things I think I could learn from this guy. Could it be that Henry K5 is not the father? Dun dun dun. She cheated. The troll woman looks more weary than you have ever seen her. The club is virtually shut down and she doesn't seem to care. She has lost that presence which had once so defined her, and it has left her visually smaller. The world's gone mad, hasn't it? Perhaps. Nope, you're asking the wrong person, lady. Now tell me what's going on. Callum thinks Henry isn't his father. He thinks I had an affair. He even threatened to tell Henry if I don't let him leave. The truth is, he's right. I did have an affair. I had several affairs. I was young and beautiful and very aggressive. I was going places. Henry was gone at sea most of the time. Henry isn't Callum's father, but I can tell Callum the truth about his father. It might destroy him. Are you so sure? The truth often frees us, sometimes, but it also shatters our illusions. That man now whispers promises to my son, a free ride throughout university, a guaranteed starting position at Baihu, a bright future. Callum doesn't know what that world is like. Once I was ready to leave Henry for that man, he lavished gifts on me. He told me I was special. Maybe he really did love me. I was a troll girl from Hellway, transcending her meager beginnings. I was becoming someone of worth. I even had a powerful human lover. Baihu has always frowned on metahumans. I was an exception. I thought that just because they accepted me, it wouldn't affect me anymore. In fact, I myself look down on most metahumans as oversensitive and lazy. Then he invited me to a high-level corporate retreat for the weekend. What happened? My eyes were open. You want to know what they do at this retreat? They hunt. But what is there to hunt? Here in Hong Kong, nothing. Nothing but that which is different. Those they secretly disdain. Those they see as animal. They hunt poor metahumans. Somehow they thought I'd be okay with it. They thought I was one of them. They don't kill their prey. It's more satisfying to let them live knowing their victims are powerless to find justice. They take trophies. The tips of an elf's ears, an orc's tusk, a troll's horns. Oh. I realized I had already given them a trophy, my basic humanity, my principles. For me, it wasn't about my humans versus elves, orcs, or dwarves, or my kind. I want you to understand that while Phoenix, it was about common humanity. It's about how we treat all people. What did you do? I acted like it was fine and held it together for the weekend. I hid my feelings like any good negotiator in a bad position. Then, once the weekend was over, I cleaned out my office, came back to Holly, and sent by her my resignation. Later, I found out I was pregnant with Callum. When the DNA test confirmed that Henry wasn't the father, I meant to terminate the pregnancy, but I couldn't bear to do it. And so Callum, my son, one of the joys of my life. Maybe this man fancies himself as Callum's father. Even if he does, that still doesn't guarantee Callum's safety among those people. By who is still by who. And maybe that man just wants to get back at me for leaving him. After all, he had the audacity to say that I broke his heart. This is why I can't allow Callum to go. I would rather my son hate me forever than give himself to that world. There's some real stuff right here. There's some real stuff. It got too real. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have troubled you with my problems. You probably came here on business and your time is valuable. Can I show you anything? I'm gonna let the family do family things. I'm out. I'm out, sis. We're gonna visit that guy, dude. I believe this is the last mission then. Possible. Which may make our plans a lot better, if that's the case. But I do have to get ready, so I hope I get enough money. I hope I get more money. No messages. Claim payment. That's okay. I take it. Give me money. I don't know how to describe this job other than by calling it a complete cluster. You did the right thing, killing both Riot and Juan. I don't appreciate worms who try to stiff me. And I sure as hell don't like super rings. I've attached payment. Nobody paid me. But I'm sure I can sell that data and samples you brought back. Consider this your eventual cut of that sale. Well, we got some money. Let's make friends. I think we're done kind of talking to them both in a way. I think I got both their stuff together. Yeah, we're basically at the end. Welcome back. What can I do for you? What do you think of the last mission? He wasn't there. I'm not certain. Yeah, we got nothing more to talk about. You're good. You're back. Is there something I can help you? No, I wasn't there. Remember, I spent the evening here in my shop. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Feel free to ask. What do you think that post-human future would mean? Freedom. The ultimate freedom to direct our own progress and to steer ourselves as people in whatever direction we wish. Consider, my friend, every aspect of Crochet was tailor-made for that purpose. Dreamed up, designed, and built by a singular guiding intellect. Alright, keep going. Now I think the circumstances surrounding your own birth and the building blocks that shaped you into the woman you are today. Your mother and father exchanged fluids sloppily No doubt. And with all the mindless abandon that such biological imperatives entail. Ugly perhaps, but accurate. Intercourse is an inarticulate process, a messy delivery mechanism for genetic material spurred on by hormones and base urges. Any attempt to guide the process on a societal level gets branded eugenics and decried as monstrous for obvious reasons. But I digress. The point I was making was that the forces that shaped you and me and anyone else you care to mention were ultimately mindless ones. Blind, manipulative biological drives that let a sperm and an egg collide. Add in a roll of the dice and a dash of Mendelian genetics, and here you are. The natural process of evolution and sexual selection guides the development of our species through trial and error. Throw a few billion darts at the wall and just see what sticks. In the future that I foresee, this process will be reined in, guided by our own controlling intellects. To co-opt an antiquated phrase, the myth of intelligent design will become a reality. But we will be our own gods, reshaping ourselves as we see fit. Very true, but the pool of possible traits that biological reproduction can select for is small. If I wanted to produce offsprings with gills, slits instead of lungs, I'd be out of luck. In a post-human future, I would face no such limitations, nor would anybody. We will no longer be slaves to the selective processes that have dictated our development since the immemorial. We will truly become the masters of our own fate. I say you're right. At what point do we cease being human and become something else instead? Whenever we choose to define ourselves in that way, humanity is an intrinsically human concept. If we decide to rebrand ourselves as a different species, oh, this guy's woke. This guy, I just realized this guy's hella woke. That is our decision to make. I strongly suspect that nobody else would care. There are other forms of intellect life out of there. Raptor, dragons, for example, they might care. Perhaps, but for the sake of our continued development, that's a risk that I'm willing to take. We cannot limit ourselves out of fear of what others may think. Crochet raises itself up on his legs, stretching so that Raptor can caress his chassis. The motion is alarmingly fluid, more like a living thing than a machine. Raptor traces his fingertips over the drone's shell. His eyes focus on an imaginary point on the horizon. We have placed such an unnecessary limitations on ourselves, my friend. It fills my heart with sorrow to know that we could be, but are not. I would see those limits stripped away, peeled back and discarded, for the betterment of all. In the future that I foresee, we will open our eyes to the possibilities that surround us. Bodies reshaped to thrive in the deep oceans and depths of space, bodies inspired by nature or the human imagination, or both. Bodies that can be used and shed and used again, inhabited as their wearers see fit. The timely realization of such future is what drives me forward, and it is a cause to which I have devoted my life, and thankfully it is inevitable. Assuming, of course, that we don't destroy ourselves first. A similar one to the role that he plays now, I imagine. He was designed for a purpose, after all. That's it. I can see the techniques that went into his design and fabrication having much broader ranging applications. Yes, of course, Crochet is very close to me. As if on cue, the drone scuttles forwards, the hardened tips of its claws screeching across the metal floors of the shop. It comes up short just in front of you, a strange mechanical chitter rising from deep within its chassis. You might accuse me of Whoa, hold on. You might accuse me of anthropomorphizing my little companion, assigning human characteristics to him where in fact there are none. Ah, that word beat me. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, Lord. You should be able to graduate high school just by learning to spell that word. Truth be told, there is much more to crochet than meets the eye. But that is a different conversation, one best suited to be held at another time. Why? Why not talk about it now? Because I have work to do, and I'm sure that you can find better uses for your time than listening to me prattle on. And with that, I'm afraid that I must ask you to show yourself out. We can continue our talk at a later time. I guess we have one more talk with him. We might not be able to do it if that mission is there is the last one. My girl Gobbet. Hey again, did you need something? Any thought about last round? You know, everybody says it's bad form to back out on a job. What about if the Johnson decides to lie and screw you over? Everybody seems to accept that as a standard procedure. Drives me up the damn wall every time. Deciding to gun them both wasn't a move I expected. Seems to have worked out though. We sent a message not to mess with us, and also, we were not the kind of people to take kindly to threats. She's a big girl. Don't mess with us or we'll put you down. Boom! I like it. So what else did you want to chat about? Nothing. What about my other girl, Isabel? She's back in the Matrix, huh? This isn't helping. I don't know. Okay, I just don't. Okay, she keeps repeating the same thing. Have I not completed this arc here? Let me see. It's the same. Let's see. I have to be a downer over that mission, but I'm starting to wonder if Kindly Cheng is slipping a little. The entire reason we give her a cut is to make sure the people that hire us don't have ulterior motives and won't screw us over. Kindly dropped the ball on that one hard. I'm going to bet that whatever irritation Kindly has over us killing the client and a gang of Koreans will disappear the instant she finds out just how valuable the data is. We basically handed her a bigger payday. And if there's one thing that can calm her down, it's cash. You made the right call. It was an impossible situation, and getting rid of both of them was the only sensible call you could have made. I thought I could tell her to just delete everything, because I think we're done. I don't know. Am I able to free her from it? Maybe we still have here. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Why are you telling me about it? Because I wanted to see your side of the story. Alright, fine, if that's what you want. The whole city was a hellhole, you already know that, but for all of its falling, it was good, Tisha. It taught me to hide, to stay smaller than notice, and insulated to survive. It taught me that the fish in the perimeter of the school gets eaten, that sticking your neck out is a fool's errand, but that even fools can have their uses. It also taught me to recognize a stronger person when I met one, and how to use that strength for my own benefit. So when I met Gobbet, I knew that she had something I didn't. Sure, that, and her connection to Rat, everything about her really. We're different people then, still are now, but the difference is we were even more pronounced when we were kids. Gobbet was playful and carefree. She could hold her own in a scrape, but she mostly saw life as a game. As for me, well, I knew that it wasn't. I couldn't be more than 9 or 10 at the time, but even at that age, I saw Gobbet for what it represented, what she could have been. No, that didn't happen until later. What I saw her as then was a road out of the walled city, a path to freedom disguised as a little girl with dreadlocks, and as it turned out, I was right. Ever since I unlocked these darn memories, I can't go 10 minutes without thinking about what might have happened if I hadn't followed Gobbet out of that place. It's like a vicious cycle, running over and over in my head. I hate it, but it won't stop. I feel guilty. Gives me another reason to feel grateful to her, I guess. That's something. I've always known that I owe Gobbet, but now I remember how much and why. Anyway, that's my side of the story. I hope that it satisfies your curiosity. Now let's move on. What do you think? They were awful, dramatic, blah blah blah, okay? I didn't get present to the service in a brother. The orange layer didn't get me. I only had to watch one of my siblings die. So yeah, it could have been worse, but that doesn't make an easy life, an early life in the walled city any easier to bear. You watched one of your siblings die? Yeah, my older brother, Cap Dele. Heroin overdose. He was 19. 19? Whatever that means. Almost the same age that I am now. I guess 19. Me too. When I hear something awful, I almost envied him. He got out easy compared to a lot of people who died in the walled city. There was no evidence. He wasn't taken by Orangleggers or gunners on the triads. You just put a spike in his arm, depress the plunger, and stop breathing. Quick and easy. Don't be. His death was a lesson. I did my best to learn from it. Everything that had happened in my childhood was that way. A lesson in disguise. Lessons about impermanence and the random cruelty of life. Lessons about what a huge mistake it is to get attached and how to prioritize your own survival no matter what. You're speaking my language. I know. We all carry the same scars, you and me and the gun show and Gobbet. Some run bigger and deeper than others, but we all got them. I don't want mines anymore. And that's enough of that. Ask me something else, well, Phoenix. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Yes, but not for anything that they've done. My parents were good people. They fled Somalia to try and find a better life for their children. It wasn't their fault that they wound up in the walled city. I wanted them left behind for me. Not particular, but I get the feeling that you'll look at me differently until I do, so I will. I wanted them left behind because of this. I knew that I was going to have done. I'd planned it well in advance. After I got out, I was going to find someone who could make my childhood go away. How would that have stuck if my parents were around? If I had a living reminder right there next to me, I wouldn't have, so they had to stay. Yeah, you probably would have. As for what it's worth, I was sure that they'd be fine. They're my parents, grown-ups. They'll be alright. Before you ask, I checked. They're gone now. I can't go riding to the rescue. I made a decision when I was a kid. I felt like the right one at the time, and now I have to live with it. I didn't always until very recently. I couldn't remember any of this. Now let's change the subject, okay? And anything will be fine. There was a man in Hawaii who was ranting about the Yama Kings. His hair had gone white with fear, and I watched him die. Yes, it happens when I was a kid too. Not often, but occasionally. People would have had bad dreams and then become obsessed with them. Consumed by their own dread. When I was a kid, we viewed it as a kind of local malady. Dream madness. It mostly affected people with other problems. Dementia, paranoia, phobias, that kind of things. Basically, but like I said, it didn't happen often. I remember one old woman, Auntie Y Kong, she had skin like parchment paper, and she baked egg tarts for their neighborhood kids. We liked her. She was good. One day, Auntie Y didn't come out of her apartment. She was always up and about by 6 or 7 in the morning. It was part of her routine. For her to sleep past noon was unthinkable. Naturally, the grown-up assumed that she'd passed in the night. She was old and frail. It was bound to happen sooner or later. So neighbor Mr. Ejid went in to check on her and collected the body. She wasn't dead. What he found was much worse. Oral surgery was involved. You don't want to hear the rest. Yes, I do. Alright, your call. Auntie White had been busy that morning. She put her knife and skills to work on her own tongue. Carved it out, plated it, and ripped out most of her teeth for garnish. She's been down in a coal from the fireplace to keep from bleeding out. My God. I warned you wanted to hear it anyways. Now you've heard it. At least you didn't have to see it. Before you asked, she had a reason for doing that. She did. She was trying to protect herself from the Kianja. How so? Those stories all said that Kianja will claim you as a slave by tying your tongue into a knot. No tongue, no slavery. The old lady didn't want to take any chances. Unfortunately for Miss Ajit, she didn't want him to take any chances either. She was a sweet old thing, always looking out for her neighbors. Thanks to the dream, she knew what was at stake and she wanted to help. The other adults didn't make it to Auntie White apartments in time to save Mr. Ajit's jaw. It was hanging by a thread by the time they got there. She'd always had a steady hand with a cleaver. I've seen worse. Yes, but I think he wished that he hadn't. Replacing a jaw is expensive and Mr. Ajit had no money. He had to settle with a life of miserable silence, hiding the wound in his face and slurping broth through a tube. As for Auntie White Gong, she suffered an aneurysm drop dead as the grown-ups were trying to get her to what passes the clinic in the Mansion district. But she died with a smile on her face. She knew that her soul was safe. Crazy stuff. Okay, we're done with that. Let's see what our boy has to tell us. Welcome back. What do you think about the last round? What a complete... I thought Kinley was supposed to vet our clients to make sure this kind of things doesn't happen. I wouldn't bother her right now. Yep, yeah, and it isn't gonna be me. I'm keeping my distance until all this blown over. All the same between you and me is her own fault. If she hadn't dropped the ball, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. I don't think I've seen a bluff bet like that since the Barons. Everybody dead but us. I'm not saying they didn't deserve it, but damn, it mostly went legit after Raymond took us from the Barons to stay away from massacres like that. Anyway, enough about that. Need anything else? We'll talk later. Let's complete this right here, and I think this is it. Boom, 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 boom. Now let me get back to this deal. All right. Well, hold on. Give the evidence on Mr. Neville Man to Dr. Chen Yang. I guess that's not working. I don't know what to say then. I guess is that one last mission that is a... Let me see if they have anything new to say. Lucas back. Why don't you go egg a car or something and leave us alone? I, for one, enjoyed Wild Phoenix visit. How can we help you? Sorry to interrupt, but I was wondering if you're still having the dreams. This again? Don't you have anything better to do? Yes, we're all still having dreams, however. No, there's no... Anything will be great. Okay, sure. Okay, I think this is the same. I think we're done with them, yeah. Will they tell me to leave? Yeah, they are all done. What about our girl here? Did she find anything else that will help us? Ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding. She said a bad word. Wow, Phoenix. Wow, you've been busy. I was getting hounded by some of my regular patrons and maybe a sanitation officer or two. This doesn't matter. Well, Phoenix, I found it. The thing we've been searching for. I know what's happening inside the Wall City. The Yama Kings, they're real. I'm serious. You know me. I'm the last person to start believing in Santa Claus, much less my mother's ravings, but this is solid. The Yama Kings are real and they're coming. They've been on their way to the walled city since the place was built. The dreams, their portents of their comings, omens manifested as dream. Just think about it. The strange things we've been dreaming, the sensations, the hunger as sleep or awake, it affects us all the time anywhere. The connection, we're all in or near walled city. Itself a beacon of disaster. Something or some things have noticed the city and now we're noticing them. Not quite. I don't think the Yama Kings are the cause of the walled city's corruption. They're the effect. Something in the walled city has so polluted the feng shui of the place that is acting as a magnet for malevolent astral beings. Momo's right. There's something at work in the walled city. I don't know if it's a curse or something else, but there's something deeply unnatural at work in that place. I'm so sorry, Mother. I thought I was closing my eyes to your madness, but all I did was prevent myself from seeing the truth. From seeing what was unfolding right in front of me. Please, Wall Phoenix, you have to stop it. This evil, for yourself, for my mother, for every man, woman, and child in the Wall City and Hellway. Nobody outside of our community will care about this. They've already written people like us off. If what's happening here is to be undone, we have to be the ones to undo it. Yeah, of course, let's do it. Thank you. Alright, so I guess the Jamakins are real. We will be fighting them at one point. That's probably gonna suck. Where's Spider Shin? Be with you in a second. Just keep it in order. It's complete. Okay. Ball python, check. Asian keelback, check. Mexican vine snake, check. The Indian egg eating snakes there too. Good. We take everything's here. Right then, what can I do for you? I don't, especially not the venomous one, but this is different. I'm brokering a deal between a reptile wholesaler and a friend of mine who needs a lot of snakes for his next treat production. You ever heard of a man named Dr. Shen Yang? Well, how about that? I knew that dirty little dwarf got around, but I didn't think he'd hire freelancers to handle something I could. You must be familiar with what a weird little bastard he is then. So these snakes are for his next treat move. I think it's calling it Marching Snake Witches of the Fourth Reich. It's some terrible science fiction movie about time-traveling wizards from the future. God knows where he gets the funding for these ideas. They sure don't sell for crap. This one time he wanted to make a treat show starring me, White Ming, and the rest of our crew. It was going to be about daily life in the Triad, but he wanted to make it a sitcom. I don't really know what's so comedic about extortion, racketeering, and assault, but that's his strange little brain for you. I think we've lost our boy. He got killed. He's no longer there, so the law. The law. Show me your merchandise. I think I'm all good. The next thing will be, apparently I can go there, and I think I maxed out my level. Yep, I maxed out. Anyways, apparently that's what it is. This will trigger the end. This may be our last karma. So we maxed out body. We are in a good place here. We don't care for this. I guess we gotta go here. If we do 7, that gives me used to calculate. What about body? That's max. Yeah. Do I go 7? Yeah. So we're gonna get ready for next episode, which will be today, tomorrow, next time. Buy my heels again. See if there's anything I can upgrade. And we'll trigger that last mission. See what we get from that. Alright, it was a good episode. I liked it. We're almost done. As we can see, this may go away on its own. We don't know. Hope you guys have a good night. Stay safe, be happy, make other people happy. And remember to enjoy the moments. The only thing we have left in life are memories. You don't take anything else with you to your old age if you make it there. But the memories. Take those pictures, take those videos, family members, friends, things that you do. You went to a lake, a forest, rainforest, things like that, whatever. Make some good memories. At the end of your days, that's what you'll have left. That's what you'll be able to share with your generation and continue the cycle of promoting good examples, good advices. All right. Till next time. And keep on hustling.